Good morning, and thank you for keeping it daybreak this particular morning. It is Thursday by now. If you have been following this program, you know the drill. Every Thursday, tuko jikoni. But if you're new to the show, karibu sana. This is actually the platform that is going to help you become a better cook, a better host. And the good thing about this is that we usually just do the basic things zenye una relate nazo uko nyumbani, the things you can easily get around you and cook meals that you know already. What we do is just to give you a different twist on how you can do it better next time. Hosting different chefs every week, and that is why in studio we have actually Ursula's Essence in the building this morning. Ursula Bakhita, the chef with us this particular morning. The display is already enticing as it looks. Thank you so much, Ursula, for creating time.
You're welcome.
This year tumekuwa na wewe kweli?
No.
So happy new year.
Happy
Ama
New Year
tumechelewa.
to you too. It's never late.
Yeah, karibu sana. And I want us to go straight into it.
Okay.
You tell us what we'll be cooking and what we have. You know, as we do this show, it's on the go. People walk with us. Kuna wenye watakimbia jikoni immediately and they start doing this. So take us through what we have today and what we'll be making. Alrighty,
So today we are doing Korean chicken. So anything Korean, the first thing that hits your head is spicy.
Yeah.
Has to be very spicy because they're very particular and articulate and spicy. So we're going to do Korean fried chicken, and we're going to have cheesed pasta. We're also going to have mixed veggies, buttered.
Buttered mixed
veggies. Not just any other, but it has to be buttered.
That's why I said a little twist to it. You know, we know veggies, but now we are showing you a different way of how you can.
So we're just going to start. What I've done with the chicken, I marinated it overnight so that it soaks in the marination for like 24 hours. So what I'm going to do right now is just the last bit and the not so much about it. So what I marinated it with, I grated ginger and garlic, and then I added soy sauce, and then I spiced it a little bit, but not with the very spicy spices, because we yet again to do something else. So I did just a minimal of it, so it's already like done. What I want to half done. So what I want to do is I want to add the cornstarch, and then I add baking soda. So the reason I'm adding cornstarch is I need it crispy and very glazed, because we're going to do honey ukombele. So what I want to do, I just want to make it a little bit crispy, and so cornstarch is going to make it crispy, and then the baking powder is going to give it some glaze later on. You'll just see about that. So that's what I'm adding. I've added the cornstarch, and then I've added now the baking soda. So I'll just do a little bit of dusting, but I don't want to touch. So this is what I'm gonna do. Forgive me if I'm a little bit clumsy. Meanwhile, we can heat the oil so that it starts going on.
So how did you come to the measurements of the cornstarch and the baking soda?
I'm terrible when explaining measurements because mimi ni mtu wa macho. But
so
anyway,
approximate.
What I say is, it depends with the amount of food you're making, right? So kama napikia watu 10, use measurements that would fit 10, use measurement that would fit 5, that would fit 20, because I can't use measurement that would fit 20 on 10, it would be too much, overdo. So a lot of times I do namacho, but for this, let me say this is a meal of 5 to 6. So my measurements would be half a cup of cornstarch, and then maybe a quarter cup of the baking soda. So also, usieke mob, because kweka mob ni cool. You don't want to overdo it, right?
All right.
So I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up. Meanwhile, I'm trying to mix this so that it mixes well. And we have everything well mixed up. So that's done. Another thing we're going to do, we're going to try and dovetail. Let me just disturb you a little bit and put this over here.
If you're new here, that is her way of saying multitasking.
Oh, wow. Oh yes, we're going to multitask. So I'm going to
teach na terms.
Okay,
but it shows, you know, that the professional that you are, you know.
Kidogo.
Lazima utumie hizo lugha za industry.
Just a little bit anyway. So, well, what I'm going to do in this other pan, I want to make I want to make a glaze for the chicken. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fry my onions here. And then after the onions, I add a little bit more spices. Because remember I told you I didn't do a lot of spicing when I was marinating this. So I'll fry the onions. After frying the onions, I'll do the mustard. I'll add mustard and add tomato paste. Now I'll add honey because it needs to be glazed and a bit sticky. You see those chicken wings you eat in those very good places, you feel they're kind of sticky. So I'll add a honey. I'll do also brown sugar for taste. So brown sugar is gonna kill the sourness in the tomato paste.
Okay.
And then we'll do a bit of grounded groundnuts.
Ah, okay.
So that's another different flavor in it. So yeah. So we're just gonna do the onions.
No, my taste buds are already responding.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. I know you.
So when you mentioned the groundnuts.
You're feeling it?
Yeah,
already?
I'm feeling it already. And the honey.
Enjoy.
Wow.
Enjoy with your eyes for the moment. Well, so I just want this to heat up, and then we fry the onions together with the ginger and garlic. Once done, and then we add all the other little basics, and then we'll be done with what we'll add to because after deep frying the chicken, we're gonna put it now in that paste, and then just toast it a little bit, and then that's it. About it.
All right.
Oh, so now this one is heating up. I'm hoping it's doing a little bit better. But yeah, we wait for this a little bit more.
All right.
Yep.
So in case you're wondering what we are going to be using, we have a lot that we have in display here, and we will be uploading this on YouTube so that you can also get to know. But let me just run you through what the chef herself had proposed as some of the things that you can start with. 50 kg of ginger, 4 cloves of garlic, a half teaspoon of black pepper. You're going to need salt to taste, just a pinch of salt to taste, 1 glass of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of crushed peanuts, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and 10 grams of mustard, 20 grams of honey, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and a 1/4 glass of vinegar, chili flakes. But remember, when it comes to flavors and ingredients, actually just play with what you like. Yeah. Play with what you like. If there's any particular thing that you're not keen on that particular list, you can try something else. You know, cooking is an art. That's one thing we've learned.
You
can be creative. You can try anything. Make your mistakes. I mean, who cares? As long as finally you get it right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
All right.
I just love the fact that it's different from the first Safina I met.
Really?
You're so into it now.
I'm telling you.
You're so into it. Wow. Welcome to this other side of the world.
Yeah, the passion grows with time.
I know.
And I've tried quite a number of, some of the meals we've tried here.
Okay.
Right now, I'm a very good host, by the way. I'm not the way I used to be.
I'm loving.
That's the beauty about this.
I'm so loving.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll just wait for our onions to saute. So when I say saute, this turn golden brown. We just let them the grass mafuta kidogo too, and then we'll add the ginger and the garlic to it. So I just want it to saute just a little bit, like in the next few it will be fine, and then I add the others.
Is it like a preference, or there's a reason why you do that for this specific
No, it's
meal?
a preference.
Okay.
There's somebody else who would have done it to golden brown. But now, the chicken will be crispy by the time inatoka kwa mafuta. Alafu now when it's golden brown, unajua pia kitunguu pia ni crispy at the same time. So hazitashikana. They won't blend well. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just let them saute vizuri, and then you add the ginger and the garlic.
All right.
The aroma.
Ati aroma ya kitunguu.
There are people who love that.
Hiyo si aroma.
Watu wanaipenda. Well, so I'm going to add the ginger and the garlic. So remember when I said, when anytime you mention anything Korean, anything Asian, pilipili inakuanga like a factor, you know. But now, you don't have to really do pilipili. Ni ile tu, if you love pilipili, well, you can do it. If you're not a pilipili person, you can
avoid it.
So the best you can do to at least give it just kidogo spiciness, just do your ginger and your garlic and you're safe to go. Yep.
Or you can do pilipili kombali too, you know.
Oh yeah, at the kahaf.
Kombali.
Chakula kwa lazima iko na pilipili.
Si lazima
Okay.
lakini.
But I see you in pilipili. Well, you can do or you can do without. A lot of times, even for me at home, the meals I make, I don't do pilipili because of the kids. So you don't really have to. Hakuna mahali mandiko ni lazima.
Hey.
But in your head, you always know cultures. And you know, if I'm doing anything Asian, it has to be a bit spicy. Not even a bit, because they do a lot of
Spices.
chili. Yeah.
That is what makes it Asian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kabisa.
Na isho
kabisa.
tumetembea, tumeenda Mexico. We were in Turkey the other day.
Oh, really?
We've gone to Thailand.
Eh?
Yeah.
Itabidi
Through
nitembee.
food. Food can make you travel.
Do it literally now.
Leo sasa tuko Korea.
Oh, yeah. So I just added my tomato paste. And now you'll start noticing the difference of what's going on.
Yeah. Then the color.
Oh, yeah. The color
Slowly
changes
turning
instantly because,
automatically.
man, it's tomato paste. The other thing I'm going to do the mustard. Atuongezi maji. You'd rather do low heat than keep adding water.
Yeah.
And then I'll just...
Yeah, so if you don't want it to burn,
Oh, yeah.
low heat is
Low
the,
heat
the trick, yeah?
is the trick.
Because you didn't use a lot of oil as well.
No.
Because I can imagine the deep frying and then it will still come
Too much
here. And then
oil,
you
yeah.
put too much oil here.
It's too much. You don't want to. You don't want to. Tunaangalia maslahi ya health as well.
Yeah.
Just a little bit is okay. So I've added ground peanuts and now I'm doing the honey.
Asali.
Honey. So this is what is going to make it honey glazed.
Great.
And then I just go in and keep mixing. Keep mixing.
There's one thing I want to mention about spices as well. When you're choosing the spices to use, think about how they taste. In fact, know how they taste.
Oh, yeah.
Because it will help you in knowing how to blend.
Oh,
I don't know whether it's you who told us that
yes.
some are already salty.
Very salty and some have chili.
Yeah, already.
Like when you try a pork lamb spices, they have chili.
Yeah.
So you'd just be assuming it's like a kawa chicken, whatever masala, but iko na pilipili.
So
No,
no,
napikia
yeah,
watoto, it's
yeah.
a bit not so
So
good.
that ukizi mix, you know how much to put where,
Oh, yes.
depending on what the spices contain.
Yeah.
Unaweza eka spice yenye iko na chumvi already, then you add salt again.
Oh, yes, kabisa.
Yeah. Unajiuliza, why is it too salty?
You've been learning. You have been learning. You're doing well.
Mi karibu na graduate. So
Umefika
our oil
hapo.
is ready.
Our oil is ready. I just put one piece to try it out. So I'm going to add more pieces. And then the glaze I was making also is ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the... Remember, we want to do the veggies last. No, actually, we want to do the pasta last because pasta haitakangi ipoe. Ikipoa inashikana.
Yeah.
Ikishikana, then you've lost the essence of it. So we want to do the veggie first. So what I'll do is
Set that aside.
I'll just set this aside. Don't worry, it's not going to burn. And then get a pot ready for the veg. Again, we want to move faster, so the telling would be such a very brilliant idea as we go on.
True.
And then I'll add oil, a little bit of oil, because I'm going to use butter. So you can use butter, you can use margarine,
Whichever you
like
have.
or
Don't
you
be
have.
so
Don't be so fixated on butter. Butter we know is expensive. Na hii economy size. One add up to you, so yeah.
Ni economy yetu, by the way, si ya mtu.
Tulijichagulia.
No. We are cooking.
Oh yes. So I let the butter kind of melt.
Yeah.
And then once it melts, I'm going to add flour.
Okay. It's the
Sorry,
kawaida flour?
no, so I'll add flour in the pasta, sorry. So when the batter is ready, I'll add cubes and then I'll add onions. The reason as to why I'm adding cubes before the onions, I don't want the onions to burn. A lot of times when you want your onions to turn golden brown slowly and nicely without burning, you do salt. But now I'm going to add flavored cubes because I have a beef cube, and I have veg cubes. So I'm going to add the cubes first, and then I add the onions, and then I let them fry again, just saute a little bit. And then mixed veggies, please. People are so used to overcooked veggies. Your veg need to be crunchy. Let them be crunchy and nice. In this case, the mixed veggies I have are French beans, carrots, and peas. You don't have to overcook them to turn color for you to feel like they're now cooked.
What if you choose to pre-boil?
You can pre-boil, but when you're pre-boiling, do it for not more than 5 minutes and put salt. So salt prevents the turn of color. So remember, when your veggie turns color, you're losing the green chlorophyll matter. And that is what is more important in that veggie. Oh yes. So, and then the color also, it turns yellow, and now it's not even appetizing.
Some funny brown.
Yes. So you can pre-boil. Alternatively, you can boil water and let them sit in the water for like 5 minutes, and then pull out.
Okay.
Yeah, get it out so that you usikwe na hiyo scenario ya zime overcook and then they just look funny. It's soggy. Because the fact that veggies can be soggy is just a hot mess. So we don't want them to be soggy, so we'll just do like a stir fry. We want them crunchy. I'm insisting on crunchy.
Hapa ni crunchy. The chicken crunchy.
The veg crunchy. Apart from the pasta. So just allow me to take this, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I'll do that. So I'll let them fry in a little bit. So when that gets to happen, remember our chicken is also deep frying. So we have two things ongoing at the same time, helps us save time. And it's actually a good idea to dovetail a lot of most of the times when you have guests, you want them to have meals in good time.
As fast as possible.
And then when the moment they get to your place, that aroma also just messes up with their whole system. So don't keep people too long. Learn how to multitask.
Maybe they were not hungry, but now it makes it even worse.
Oh yeah, you just done the thing.
They're supposed to be eating.
Eating. And we love food. Who doesn't love food? Who doesn't love food? So, well, this is sauteing, and then this is also going on. I'm just gonna check. And this. For the veggies, it's mixed veggies. 70 grams of butter and flavored cubes. So flavored, depending on what you like again. That is what you can play around with. Mixed veggies, here we have French beans. We have carrots. Na ile wanaita minji. Minji. Minji, yes. So I think I'm gonna add my veg. Remember now had to fry to golden fry. We're just sauteing. So I'll add the veg here.
Awesome.
Then I'll turn low heat. Just cover it kidogo to let it simmer. As much as, yes, it should be crunchy, but pia isikwe mbichi. Acha ive kidogo. Yeah. So you regulate the fire? You just regulate it. Let it sit on let it cook on a low fire or low heat, whichever. Once that is done, then we'll be good to go. So give it 5 minutes. I love the aesthetics already, the color there, the combination of the colors. There's something about it. Yeah, I mean, you don't just cook. Oh yes. Yeah, you don't just cook. Think about how your meal is going to look like. It's supposed to look like at the end of it all. By the way, do you know kuna watu wanapika chakula inakaa vizuri lakini kieko kwa mdomo, that's another story. Inakaa vizuri kabisa. Presentation 100%. Oh yes, I feel what you're saying. I can't even say anything else. I've done that in my earlier years when I started. That used to happen quite a lot because what you're seeing on YouTube is not the same thing you're doing on the ground. Totally different. So you think ile inaenda kutoka like inakaa kama ile YouTube, but ndani it doesn't taste. It's not even close. Just the look of it. But these other things, not anywhere close. So
Wow.
keep checking on your veg. Utaki ziungue pia, you know.
So you don't add water as
No,
well?
no.
No need?
You don't add water. It's even a steam. That's why you do low heat, so that ikiva na steam haichomeki pia.
Okay.
It's also advisable to at least use non-stick. Because you see, with non-stick, you don't have to keep adding something to get rid of the stickiness na kuchomeka chini. No, it just cooks vizuri pole pole bila pressure.
All right.
Yep. Well, so we're waiting for this, hoping it cooks a little bit more faster.
No, it's coming along nicely.
You like him?
Yes. The brown, it's turning brown, the golden brown that you want to achieve.
It should turn golden brown. That
you should also ensure it
what you want to
cooks,
achieve.
like it cooks inside.
It has to cook inside. You know, we have a tendency of ignoring that broiler huiva haraka. Alafu when you kind of ukikata unapata na tudamu, meaning it just didn't cook. Yeah, so just let it cook for enough time bila kuiharakisha. There's no hurry in this cooking thing. There's just no hurry. Pole pole tu.
So getting a taste of these delicacies, on a regular day, how would one go about it?
Again, as you said before, and I always say it, cooking is just an art. It's just an art. It's something you can. I don't have to cook the way you cooked. I can change something about your recipe or any ingredients and then make something a whole totally different from it, you know. So I don't have to do what you do. So if I wake up today and I feel I'm going Chinese, I can do Chinese, yes. But there's maybe a recipe I can miss in putting. Why? Because like spice, pili-pili, you know, because najua pili-pili is, and me, I don't take pili-pili per se. So I can miss to put something. I can feel jittered to be so Costurian. I go down over the lake. Maybe I do matoke. So whatever you feel like doing, you can do it differently. You don't have to go extra to buy expensive ingredients, and whatever you have, you can always make something from it.
Yeah.
Always. Don't think of, so I saw her using ground peanuts, so where do I get that? So I saw cornstarch. What is it about cornstarch? You can substitute cornstarch with flour.
Still, it will still serve the purpose.
Oh yes, baking flour though, because now you know cornstarch Kenya inafanya inafurishanga kidogo.
Oh yeah.
So you can substitute with baking flour. That would work. So si lazima uende na corn, still lazima. It's not at sasa hii ndiyo alitumia hii ndiyo lazima.
No, this is what makes it the Korean chicken.
Please do not be don't have that pressure.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna drain off the oil.
Oh, looks even ready to eat.
Does it?
Aziz.
Okay, I see you already.
It is ready to eat. Ready to serve.
There's something about it.
Yeah, it's crunchy as you had wanted to achieve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So, okay, I think this is pretty much.
All right, we can work with that for.
We can
now.
work with this. It's pretty much enough for what we want to do. So I'll put this off and let the oil just sit somewhere as we go to the next thing. Now, I want to boil water for the pasta. Never ever put your pasta in cold water. Never ever. It's not advisable. Kwa sababu unaona, let's say and I want to put the pasta in this yo maji venye hiko. Ni baridi. Pasta yenyewe inaenda ikisok maji, so inakuwa sogi. So always do like kinda warm water. Pia isi overboil. Just warm water. And then I think you'll be so good to go when you just do warm water. Just warm water.
Great.
So yes, we are boiling water.
Unapika inakuwa ugali or it's inashikana, yeah?
Not funny at all. So this is for my pasta. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop the cubes inside. It's like more like adding salt. So because they're flavored and they're salty. So I'll put the cubes inside as it boils nayo ndio maji iabsorb the salt. So ikisha warm, we'll do the pasta and then we'll make the cheese creamy part of it for us to add pasta to it.
All right.
So meanwhile, we can do our chicken.
Napenda vile unatupeleka.
Tunaenda na Rieng.
Natupeleka vizuri sana.
This is cooked. Whatever
I can eat this separately. I can eat this. Like me, I'm just spoiled for choice this morning.
Very much so. You can.
Looks really good.
Thank you. So, so it depends. You can take this back to cook. You can also do what I'm doing right now because kind of the gases are all occupied. So you can do this.
The good thing is it's already cooked, yeah?
Yeah, but very cooked.
Yeah, everything here is well cooked.
Kabisa. So I'm just trying to mix in.
Wow. Kula tu kwa macho. Kula kwa macho kabisa.
Please be nice. Be nice.
No, I'll be nice to the chicken. I'll be nice to the...
Wow. Sour. I get you. So this is ready.
It is.
What I can do is just cover it
so that it kind of absorbs.
Yeah.
Your
aroma is it okay? Like, it just goes all out.
Part 2, yeah?
Yep. So I'll check on the veg again. So you notice when you cover, the steam actually does the water stuff for you, so you don't need to add water.
Notice that.
So steam is doing its job.
It looks like you added a little water.
It does, but
did.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yes, just a little bit more, and then we'll be good to go with this. It will be ready. Yep. So now we're waiting on the water to kind of get to a boil, and then we add the pasta. So when I get this off, I'm gonna make the cream for the pasta.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So.
Right. That's called cheesed pasta.
Yep.
Cheesed pasta. You will need 10 grams of butter, a quarter cup of flour, and a quarter glass of cream, 50 grams of cheese, 3 grated carrots, and 500 grams of pasta.
Yes.
500 grams of pasta. But then, if you want more, unajua pasta wanasemanga ni kama snack.
Where is the lie?
Hii ni snack.
Where is the lie? That is
kama
food.
If you can...
That is food.
500 grams is too little. I mean, feel free.
I think we just choose very heavy foods.
Yeah.
That's why we think it's a snack. But it's complete meal.
Yeah.
A complete meal. You eat and you feel.
You feel full.
Yeah. Very full. Very.
Yeah, great.
So our veg is there.
It's ready?
It is. It is ready. Can I disturb you a little bit?
Yeah, please.
So I put this over here, if you mind not. And then, don't know if we use that.
Now this is where we make the cream.
This is where we make the cream for the pasta. So it's good to do it before you boil the pasta so that ikitoka ni kuwekelea.
And then you serve immediately.
Oh yes.
When it's still hot.
Very immediate. So tutaweka mafuta kama kawaida. We put mafuta. And then what we'll add is the flour. So when you add flour, inaanzanga kushikana. Inaanzanga kushikana. So what you want to do immediately after the flour is add cream.
Oh, okay.
So you can use cooking cream. The only cream you cannot use is whipping cream because that's the cake cream. So you can use cooking cream. You can use plain yogurt, which is mala in other words. You can use the two, or you can use milk.
Milk, okay.
Yeah. So any of them you're safe to go.
The flour, is it baking or
the normal?
The normal.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the all-purpose normal flour. So the moment you add that, you realize it starts kind of sticking chini. So you do the cream immediately. Usipoteze. So once you do the cream, add water bit by bit.
Okay.
Because
you want to make it a bit light.
Yeah. You don't want lumps.
Okay.
And it needs
looks
to
like a
look
tricky
really
one, though.
creamy. It is tricky. Just doing it until you
That's
get
a
the paste
tricky
you
one.
want is a bit too tricky.
It's a
So
tricky
just
one.
keep
Kama hujui
tossing.
kukoroga uji hii utaweza?
Oh yeah. Thinking of
Hii ni
uji
uji ya
mbali.
unga ya ngano.
Well, yeah,
Tuanzie
ini
uji
uji
kwanza.
ngano. Just as you said
You know,
it.
these basic things we ignore. Kuna watu wanahitaji msaada.
Kabisa,
Yeah.
nakubaliana.
Kupika ugali,
Not a lie.
kupika uji. We should do that one of these days, by the way.
Uji.
Ugali.
But we did ugali last time.
We did ugali, yeah?
I must say
Uji.
it got me sweating.
It did.
Yeah, they got me sweating. So, okay, uji, well, you know, the people who'd wonder why they have, the uji normally have lamps.
Yeah. What happens?
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Do you do it when the water is cold? Do you do it when the water is warm or hot? Yeah.
I get
How
your
much flour do you
Should
need?
be, you're supposed to put.
Do you mix it kando ikuwe paste uweke ndio ama unaeka kwa sufuria? You know, those are just
So I'm doing this to kill the lumps so that you have very smooth paste.
Has to be light,
Yeah.
and running, flowing.
So I'll add a little bit more water again. And keep doing it until I get the satisfaction of the paste I want.
Oh, okay. So remember, there are only 3 things you have used so far: flour,
Flour,
oil,
oil, and
the
water.
cream, and water.
Yeah.
Water, I believe, is basically doing the same role as the cream.
As the cream,
Yeah,
yes.
just to make it light.
Kabisa.
Kama uko na cream ya kutosha pia unaweza
I know.
tumia hiyo peke yake.
Yeah, without water. I know.
Though the cream is thick, yeah? So,
Very thick. Very thick.
all right.
So when I keep doing that, I'll add carrots, grated carrots for color and more of garnish. So we'll just add carrots to it.
Wow. The meal.
You
How it
see the
looks.
aftermath.
Nakwambia.
Already.
Nishaiona. Naona mbele.
Uko safe. Uko safe.
Niko safe sana.
Kabisa.
Wow, it looks nice.
And then now
Thick
I do
nicely.
the cheese. So this is
okay.
orange cheddar cheese. You can use whatever cheese you like.
You
The
want,
people would
yeah.
like mozzarella, so I'm using orange cheddar. And again, just keep mixing and keep turning. And
Okay.
at this point of time, what I'm gonna do is add water again because I want a paste, you know.
Great.
As I check on this and it's ready, we can put in the pasta. Okay.
And this we add later?
I'll add it right now.
Okay.
Here. That I'll add just right now.
Remind us again, is the water boiling or
No, warm water.
warm water?
You don't oil the water. You just warm it.
Because what we want to know is to learn how to achieve,
How to achieve.
you know, that pasta that is not so soggy and
Yeah.
looks like it's ugali like.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Nakuelewa. Get here. So I'll use a strainer once this is ready. Just use a strainer to strain it out.
Okay.
Ndio tusikuwe na some funny passes.
How many minutes should that sit for?
This one, 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
5 to 8,
Okay.
it will be very much fine. So you see what the,
Eish.
what is it called, this thing? What the cheese is done.
Our homemade cream.
Oh yeah.
Improvised one. Looks really nice. I told you I can eat these things separately.
Separately.
Kila kitu inakaa tu vizuri.
Ingie.
Hiyo ukiniwekea tu kwa kabowl ya soup,
done.
I'm good.
You don't need like a bun.
Yes. On the side hapo, yeah?
A bun,
Yeah.
a bun will do very well. So what we're remaining with is the pasta. So we'll give it time to kind of cook. So pasta pia usishinde ukikoroga because
Achana
ukishinda
nayo.
kukoroga inaanza kushikana and then you just miss what you're supposed to be achieving.
Same to rice.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What I do with rice is once the water starts ikianza kuisha, So what you do is just take a fork and kind of just do that. So you know, a fork has spaces in between. No, the msalaba thing, but you can just like avoiding koroga, just do something. Not the msalaba thing was actually.
Like I'll tell you a story about that msalaba thing one day.
When it comes to dengu, I know.
You also know that? Yes. Oh my goodness.
African
homes. I've never understood why though.
It makes no sense.
I don't know the reason.
I ended up using, I use split dengu to just avoid that thing of dengu jaiva because you didn't do.
Oh, yeah.
So well.
But does it work though? We should do that.
I don't think it does. It's just a myth. No, it's just a myth. We have a lot of mythical things that don't work.
Hata ugali ukipika ukitaka ive unaweka hiyo msalaba.
For ugali, what I know is because my grandma used to say this. She still says it. Is you put the unga alafu una cover, una make sure maji imefunikika kwa unga, and then so when now the water starts popping up. Sasa imeiva. Sasa now you can start cooking.
Does it work? I don't know. You tell us. Like you tell us, by the way, some of those tricks that you do to make things work for you in the kitchen. African kitchens, by the way, taught us so many things.
I know.
But yeah, I think we are almost coming to the end of our cooking. And we have some amazing things that we will be displaying. That's okay. That's okay.
It's gonna be time.
Yeah.
Well, again.
So on a regular day, Ursula, what do you do? Like if one wants to,
on a regular day, I
bite such taste. Yeah?
On a regular day, I cook. Well, on a regular day, it depends. If we have clients, the days we don't have clients. And remember, I told you before, we have a school. So the days I have classes for the students, and then the days there's work, the days there's no work. Like right now, it's a bit slow. Given the time of the year, it's a bit slow. It's not like towards the end of the year. Last year, towards the end was a bit good. But right now, it's slow. It's annoyingly slow. But tunaichukua, we're accepting it as it is.
We go with the season as it comes.
Yes,
you know, life
comes,
is a season.
We flow with it.
Yeah, okay.
So on a regular day again, most of the times I cook.
All right.
Let me say.
Right now, if you look at the trends and what people are requesting most from you, where is the tide taking us? Watu wanapenda nini sana, wanaitisha nini sana, or what is it that you're finding interesting about people's preferences lately?
I'm finding it interesting that our minds are just so on Kenyan foods. So on Kenyan foods. If you suggest something else to a client, clients are well versed with rice, fried potatoes or mashed, mokimo, chapati, and ugali. So if you suggest something like pasta, it's like watashi, but the mentality of watashi.
Ama watataka.
Watataka. Yeah. If you suggest veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, they're like, when you potato mishiri, na peas, na carrots, I'll be good. And mezoeo. So they're not open to getting exposed to other kind of meals. So I think that's the challenge I'm having.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so we can start plating now.
Yeah. I'd just love to see how this looks like. Not so far. So we can plate what's ready.
Wewe aromatherapy ile tumepitia leo asubuhi on this very cold chilly morning in Nairobi. Lunch is served. By the way, almost 9.
Early lunch.
Na tunakula early lunch.
Wewe unaenda kwa ofisi kufanya kazi kwa hiyo you're gonna.
Kazi lazima.
Let me plate this.
Kazi lazima.
Yeah, well, kazi lazima.
It is a must, eh?
You can't avoid it.
Wow.
As we wait for the pasta.
All right, so the pasta has to go into the cream, remember?
Oh, yes, it does. It has to go into the cream. So I'm using this because nikigeuza na hii
it's easier.
Itafanya zishikane other than like using a wooden spoon or even a spoon. makes it a little bit better.
All right.
Good.
Like I can start with. See that thing you're saying, wageni wanangoja naona kasana, yeah?
Wanashinda kunaenda.
Kunaendaje?
Hii food ni harufu tunasikia lakini haifiki. Haifiki kabisa.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what is letting us wait.
No,
just
there's no
bit,
problem.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, so now, how do you say that?
I'm telling you, I'm ready to dive in.
Anytime.
Umenileta kwa kichinjio na utaki nikule. Yeah?
Nobody has said no to you.
I can start, yeah?
You can
You
start as this goes on.
Nisonge
Maybe give
mbele.
us a feedback.
Nisonge mbele. Eish. Hey. Now this is the best part about my job description.
Can you tell me if it's well cooked?
I can tell already from just
Okay.
slicing it, but
All
let
right.
me just confirm.
This is making me.
Nioni?
Is the sugar too much?
No, it's okay. Umecheza na hizo nini?
It's moderated. Sawa.
And even I was a bit concerned about when you say Korean,
Pili-pili itakuwa
yes,
bob.
yeah.
Of course, again, miss pili-pili, so I try to understand people like me.
But iko too sour. I love it.
Sour. But
I
you
do.
feel some spiciness from a distance?
Yes.
Okay.
So watu wataniangalia tu nikiendelea.
As usual.
Hiyo tu ndo kazi yenyewe.
One more.
Okay. So the pasta is ready now?
Almost ready.
Almost
ready. I'll
Okay.
just do.
Okay. We'll
Let's
be putting this up shortly for you on YouTube. So in case you joined us halfway, you just like to do this later on, then you can follow this. And you can be able to make this for yourself. Very easy, very basic. And I think it's something that kids would love as well. You know, the way kids, like something that is light and playful and
I get, yeah.
colorful, and this is something that you can cook for your kids or when you're hosting kids, and it would really work for them.
Yes.
All right.
You're a good marketer.
Eh?
You're a good marketer. I see you.
So nitafute kazi ya marketing.
Itabidi. Dovetail.
Ni dovetail, eh? I do both.
Kabisa.
Maybe
Tukisonga.
communicator. Let me stick to that part.
So I just got off just a few kidogo
so that we get to see the end product.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but wow, looks nice.
It does.
All right, so let's place that there.
Serve this.
That is the part we were waiting for. And this,
Well,
sasa mimi ndo nimebomoa hapo. Your evidence ni mimi nimefanya hiyo maneno. There you go, bon appetit. Enjoy your early lunch. And you can do this with different things. Hata unaweza, you can have the chicken and the veggies and rice and whatever it is that you like, chapati, whatever.
yeah.
Play around with what you want if you don't like the pasta. But that is it. Thank you so much, Ursula, for creating time this morning.
Any day, anytime.
Yeah, so salimia watu, parting shots as we wind up this show this morning.
As always, once again, I'm Ursula Bakhita Omar, and I am a caterer, I am a baker, I am an event planner, and we do deco at the same time. I'm a teacher. I didn't expect to be one, but I'm one by, I don't know, by choice of career. Yeah,
Ukajipata.
and I'm so
Cooking
grateful.
chose you.
Cooking chose, well, yeah. Which is
Am I-
which? I don't know.
Which one came
Which
first?
is which? My grandma can tell me. But anyway, I'm so grateful for always having me and always having a good time with you. It's soft and
Thank you.
easy.
Thank you so much.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, always good to have you,
Yeah.
and always good to have you also join us. This show is all about you. I mean, we couldn't be where we are without your support. So next Thursday we do this again. Make sure you're on time, and we promise we'll do something that will really make your time worth a while. As we wind this program, I want to leave you with something. Of course, the developing story